When it comes to Minecraft, I would say there are two distinct types of players. The first type of player enjoys prioritizing the look of their builds and the functionality of their base, and they spend extra time collecting decorative resources and making sure that their house and anything they build looks as good as possible. And then the other type of player is the resource focused player, that they are rocking the cobblestone house 300 days into the world, but when you open up their chest, they've got 3,000 diamonds and the most absurd set of gear. And so today I decided to be that second type of player for 100 days in Minecraft to see just how rich I could get by only prioritizing finding and collecting the most valuable resources in the game and not caring about how my builds looked at all. My mentality for this is going to be a series of questions I ask myself. The first question is going to be, will this make me rich? And if the answer is yes, I will do whatever that is. And if the answer is no, I'm just gonna not care about it. So building a house, does building a house make you rich? No, sort of. You know, you just need chests and a place to sleep. So that is it. We're going ultimate bare bones. And the only thing we're prioritizing is getting that bread. So in order to maximize the amount of time I would have discovering resources, I started off on the first day by wanting to find a village to live in it and commandeer it, as that would save me a ton of time not having to build my own base, collect my own resources, and it would also put me in a prime position to build something later on in this world that I would need in a villager trading hall. Once I established my dominance at this village, between days 1 and 3, I decided it would be ideal for me to go ahead and get diamond tools, as once again, we're not wasting any time out here. Okay. Oh! Day 1 diamonds, almost day 0. Come on, give me 3. No. Yes! Dude, I was not feeling good about that right there. To being a bajillionaire starts on day 1. We ended up getting some diamond tools, but a full set of iron armor, as I realized there was a ruined nether portal just across from the house that I had taken over, and realized it only took a few pieces of obsidian to fill. So on days 4 and 5, we journeyed into the nether with nothing but a few pieces of iron armor and diamond gear. This spawn's terrible, man. And we actually ended up getting all of the ender pearls required to go to the nether, as well as all of the blaze rods required by the 5th day on this world. Now, of course, I'm not going to be out here fighting the ender dragon with iron armor. I'm not taking the chance. So for the next 2 days, I ventured right back into the mines to max out my diamond armor, as well as get some more diamond gear to make sure I had the highest chance possible of defeating the ender dragon. Fully kitted, boys. Fully dripped down. I repeat, fully dripped down. Now, in days 7 through 10, this is where I was really able to take advantage of being in a village, as I was able to trade all the necessary resources with villagers to get enough bookshelves to make my own enchanting table. Once again, we weren't going into this fight naked and afraid. We were going in stacked with enchanted diamond armor. It might not have been great enchants, but they were good enough to give me a proper shot at killing the ender dragon. On day 10, we set out on the perilous adventure to go find the stronghold, and we quickly found it, as it was only 1,000 or so blocks away from my village. Yes! Oh my god, why was it so far down? We're in though, boys. We're in. All right, I'm terrible at finding the room, but maybe this will be a quick one. Oh, definitely not. However, it took me, not joking, 20 minutes to find the stronghold, as this was one of the biggest strongholds I had ever ventured inside of. We finally found it. Oh my, it literally took me a day. I was in the stronghold for a day. I don't know how. I was always terrible at finding the portals, but just enough eyes. But on day 11, we took that fateful plunge into the end portal, and after making quick work of the end crystals on the obsidian towers, we were able to chop down the ender dragon on day 12 of this hardcore world. It's too easy, boys. Day 12, ender dragon, it's too easy. Giving us 88 more days to focus our sights on nothing other than becoming as rich as possible. Now, to be efficient, I decided not to head back to my base and to go straight from the end island to the outskirts of the inn to go find myself an elytra, as I knew that would be paramount in saving time by flying around the world later on in this challenge. And quickly, we were able to find an inn city and an elytra. Whoa, got the elytra, got some better gear. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, dude. Wow. It's not an official in-sea range, so you get the dragon head. And I've got stupid acacia logs blocking that slot. Oh my god. All right, we out of here though. Upon starting this world, there were a few key objectives I feel like were really important to complete in order for me to feel like I had completed this challenge. And the first of these was getting a fully maxed set of enchanted gear with all of the best enchants in Minecraft. And in order to do that, we would have to build an XP farm. However, between days 14 and 16, I decided to do a few renovations at my base by making my house a bit bigger, starting a wheat farm, and also a sheep farm. But on day 17, we began the grind for getting materials for our gold XP farm. All right, sweet. Thank you so much. Now we can make an XP farm. And after making quick work of those materials, we were able to start constructing our gold farm on day 20. Rather than being a regular old survival YouTuber building an Enderman XP farm as their first farm, we're switching up and building an OP gold farm that will, one, double as an insane XP farm, but also give me a ton of gold. I'm talking 1 gold block each second because we only have 100 days and we really need to multitask this. And similarly, after just a few days of hard work in the nether, we were done with the gold XP farm and we were quickly on our way to getting our first set of maxed armor. I think it works. To save time and effort, I brought over an enchantment table to the gold farm so that way we could just bang out as many enchantments as possible. However, it did take me a few days to get these enchants done as I had to grab extra diamonds for armor and also was just getting pretty unlucky with the enchants. But at the 28-day mark, we were able to walk away with a fully maxed set of enchanted diamond armor and gear. Well, we managed to get pretty much a full god set of gear and also a ton of items we're going to be trading once we get our villager hall up and running. With this fully maxed set of gear in hand, the next objective on my list to cross off was to turn all this gear into netherite armor. And using the sheep farm that I had started a few days before, we were able to craft enough beds to take into the nether and go absolutely ham with. Dude, first piece of netherite on the world. Let's go. I think we're looking for around 40 ancient debris to make our current loadouts fully netherite and kitted. And oh, we got some, but there's an issue. As just 3 days later on day 34, gamers, the last 2 ancient debris we need are up there, surrounded by a field of lava. We can do it. We can do this. There's one. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's 2. Okay. Am I greedy? Yes. Do I want to risk it? You bet your bottom dollar I do. Ah, we got it. I'm out. Well, hopefully this is the last time I'll be down here. Because as long as I'm not stupid, I shouldn't be breaking into my gear. All right, we've got 42 netherite scrap, bunch of gold, which means 10 ingots. Now we just need to make a smithing table. We were able to piece together a full set of netherite gear, minus my boots as they weren't fully maxed out. I was just missing 1 enchantment, but we would adjust that later on in the world, so no need to worry. And there we have our full set of netherite gear. We are missing our boots though, as you can see. That's because we don't have feather falling on these bad boys, but once we get that, it'll be all netherrited up. But as you can see, a full set of netherite gear. One of my least favorite things in Minecraft to do is to work with villagers, but that is exactly what I had to do starting on day 35, as the next one of my key objectives was to obtain a villager trading hall that would allow us to do a few things, mainly get a mending book and a mending villager, also have enough villagers for us to trade with that would help get us enough emerald blocks for a maxed beacon. So first we started this process by chopping down an insane amount of oak trees, as I needed the apples for golden apples to then zombify and unzombify villagers so that they give me a discount. Dude, what? I was just clear. Huh? Brother, this is the craziest spawn I've ever seen. I was just getting apples for the farm. There's a name tag, a gapple, bones, gunpowder. What is this spawn? This is just absurd. That's crazy. I mean, now I know if I ever need free bone meal, I have a spawner here that could just, wow. I'm probably not going to use this because I already have an XP farm, but if I need bone meal, I know where to come to for a farm. But bro, what? I was like, dude, I didn't place cobblestone. Yeah, it's because it's a spawner exposed. What? On day 38, we were able to wrap up the construction of the trading hall, and yes, I know it looks incredibly bare bones, but once again, we are aiming to be rich here, not have all of our structures look the prettiest, and ultimately, this design ended up getting the job done and didn't look too bad either. Between days 39 and 42, I had to work pretty hard to get this villager zombification station set up by brewing a ton of splash potions of weakness, as well as getting the system properly set up so that nothing bad would happen. All the while this was going on, I was making sure to breed as many villagers as possible in the house right next to me. And once again, this process would have been an absolute nightmare if I had to either bring villagers back to my base through the nether, or if I had to travel to set up my villager trading workshop. And so it was a huge time save making my base at this village, and I realize now that it saved me so much time. So on day 46, we were able to slide in our first fully zombified villagers into their place, but unfortunately, we also had a huge setback. He just killed his own villagers. What? Bro, this is I didn't know where they just went. Now I see where they went. Guess we gotta freaking barricade these dudes in just so they don't get rocked off on. Well, there goes 3 of my villagers that I had. Bro, I'm telling you, I hate villagers for this one reason. It never goes right. Something always happens and slips up and ruins it, and back to breeding. We made a really quick trip back to the gold farm for some more XP and gold for the golden apples. And on day 48, we officially started the grind for getting a fully maxed emerald beacon that would be able to hold 6 beacons on top, working at full efficiency. All right, and we now have a full set of mending tools and mending armor, so our gear is finally fully maxed. Feels good. Now, right around the halfway mark at day 49, I realized that I had not been using my elytra at all. I had gone over 50% of this challenge without using one of the most time-saving items in all of Minecraft, and that was mainly because I didn't have any rockets. So I started collecting the materials to build a creeper farm, as that would supply me all of the gunpowder required to use rockets to fly around my world. Bada boom, we now have a mending unbreaking elytra, which is awesome, but we only have 24 gunpowder, so not enough to make rockets to go and complete another task on hand, which is why I've been preparing all the materials required to make a gunpowder farm, which is going to be chucked right out there, and we are this close to being able to build it. I really just want to wrap up this first and then speed run that build. We're like so close to being done on so many different things. And something that was very common is throughout all of these tasks, I was multitasking as much as possible, because even though I was prepping to build my creeper farm on day 53, we finally overcame that huge setback and were able to finish the villager trading hall with a mending villagers and 8 villagers that would supply me with enough emeralds to hopefully create that maxed out beacon. And the last villager is finally going into place here. I've got 2 extra slots in case I want to expand in the future, but I think these villagers should be more than enough to help me get my max emerald beacon that I'm looking for. And it took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I was able to multitask a ton of other stuff during this time, so it wasn't a huge waste or anything. Something I often felt over the span of 100 days in this hardcore world was the feeling of loneliness. While my villagers did keep me good company, I don't think they count as friends, and so oftentimes they reminded me even more of my loneliness. But I guess that's a good thing that I'm launching season 2 of my Minecraft SMP, where each and every one of you guys watching this video can play on it. It's a public Java and Bedrock server where I'm going to be playing survival Minecraft with you guys and recording content to go on this channel. Season 2 starts on October 7th, and if this sounds interesting to you guys, you can join the Discord down below. But anyways, back to my loneliness. Between days 55 and 58, we absolutely flew through the construction of this creeper farm, as I've built it multiple times on other worlds. builds, so the design was nothing new to me. I'm building the entire creeper farm out of dirt because it saves time, and I need as much time as I can get. Let me clarify. It saved time getting all these materials. I wasn't gonna go mine a full chest of cobblestone for this. What? Time is money, baby. We're on the home stretch, just filling in the roof here, and then we should be able to switch on the farm and just get so much gunpowder. And I had a lot of time to think. I probably could have just scavenged for some extra gunpowder from creepers and prevented doing all this, but it's just another resource that I'm gonna be extremely rich on at the end of this 100 days, so I'm not too upset or anything. Yo, a dog. You know what I also want to be rich in? I want to be rich in friendship. Please. I think I have enough bones. 31 bones. That's gotta be enough. No way this dog's that stingy. Is he here? No, wait. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right here. We're chilling. What's up, dude? Okay. Yo! We got ourselves some friend. Feels good, man. All right, you can sit your butt. Actually, no. You can come inside. You can come inside. My luxurious, beautiful house that's missing a roof. Welcome on in, buddy. Right on that crafting table. Yep, he's right at home. All right, let's get back to it. All right, the farm is operational, which means all I need to do now is AFK for a little bit. I don't want to AFK for too long because once again, our time is quickly running out here. So we'll do a 5-minute AFK session and hopefully we come back to a lot of gunpowder. And if not, I don't even know what to say. All right, let's see. It's been about 5 minutes. I should see some creepers. Oh, we see zombies and skeletons, and that's not what's supposed to happen. I mean, there is gunpowder, but I don't know how I've literally never seen that before. Maybe I built it wrong? Oh, I've just forgot trap doors. I mean, honestly, yeah, my OCD is gonna crucify me if I don't fix this. Okay, 2 seconds. Oh wait, no, this is just leftover dirt from my scaffolding. I'm an idiot. Dude, never mind. See, I knew something was up. I'm just stupid, that's it. And after doing a quick AFK session, we were able to walk away with enough gunpowder to start our rocket collection. With these rockets in hand, on day 59, we soared all the way over to a woodland mansion in the hunt for a totem of undying, but things got really dicey when we arrived. Bro, this thing is massive. What is that spider doing? All right, let's do this thing. Bro! Blow up, creeper, blow up. Help me out. Yo, he hit a triple kill. Oh, that was actually sick. Oh, totem. Yes. Ah! What? Yo, there's so many of these guys. Wait, there's so many. How are there so many? I'm grabbing the second one. Got it. There's like a I honestly might dip. There's like a million of these guys chasing me. And they all, dude, there's so many. I'm out. I've never done this before. I'm dipping. We got two. Two's enough. Dude, I'm not risking my life for this. You're trolling me. Why are there so many of these guys? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh my God. Woo! Dude, what? There's no way they still chase me. Nah, dude, what? That was a glitch. She was spawning them through the wall like it was nothing. Oh my God, dude. That's probably the closest I've been to dying on this world so far. What? Also, yes, the totem of undyings is just my skin, if you weren't aware. Now that we had invincibility from the totems of undying, I was not scared to re-enter the nether in the hunt to get 6 beacons. But if you guys have ever played Minecraft and killed wither skeletons, you know they are super time consuming to get skulls from. And so that's why I quickly realized it'd be way more efficient for me to just build a wither skeleton farm than have to go around and manually kill over 400 wither skeletons, as that is how many I would have to kill to get enough skulls for my beacons. Keeping pace with the other farms from day 62 to 65, we ended up completing this absolute unit of a wither skeleton skull farm, because in just 1 day of farming skulls, we were able to get enough wither skeleton skulls to craft 7 beacons. All right, now let's kill 7 withers because I accidentally got some extra skulls. On day 67, I hurried over to the end to quickly make work of all the withers, as once again, we didn't have time to mess around with chasing them in the sky or setting them up in a dungeon to kill, as we were just looking to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. All right, well, the beacons have been acquired, all 7 of them ready to go. We just need the emeralds to wrap things up. And I'm going to be honest, we're still a little ways away. I think like a stack and a half. But once we do this, I honestly have no clue what to do. And I'll explain. And on day 67, with all of our beacons finally in hand, we had to get to work overtime on getting these emerald blocks to finish this beacon, as we needed almost 300 emerald blocks in total to complete this super mega maxed beacon. Also, we finally got our pair of boots that we've been looking for. So let's go ahead and get the full netherite set of armor. Only took me like 68 days. No biggie. However, on day 70, I realized there was one resource that I was running extremely low on, and that was iron. But no fear, because living at a village comes with its benefits yet again, as we were able to quickly snag up 3 villagers, whip up an iron golem farm in no time. Now, when I just said that I kind of ran out of things to do, it's because I did. To the left of me, I have this big whiteboard in my room, and I wrote down 6 things I wanted to do in this 100 days. And those include: get a full max set of netherite gear, create a villager trading hall with at least 1 mending villager and 8 other villagers used to get emeralds, make a fully maxed beacon using 6 beacons, and then a wither skeleton farm, and then lastly a creeper farm. And we've kind of done all that. There is one more thing, I'm gonna keep it a surprise, that I plan on doing, but right now we're just building an iron farm because it's gonna take me like a day or 2, and that's gonna help out with that secret project we're gonna work on at the very end of the 100 days. But just chuck it over here so that pretty much as long as I'm at this base, this farm should be working and producing the iron golems. This also coincided with another key objective I had when starting this world, and that was to obtain a stack of each ore block in Minecraft. And so having the iron farm run for the last 30 days of the world would be able to supply me with over a stack of iron blocks, no problem. And let's see, does it work? Of course it works. So this should make a few hundred iron per hour, which is fine. So we're going to be cutting it really tight, but I think it's possible to get a stack of blocks for each ore in the game. After over 25 days of crafting emerald blocks, we finally completed the beacon on day 72. And voila, our beacon is done. All at the same time as well. I'll take a speed, haste, resistance, throw in a jump boost while we're there. Can't forget about strength. And last but not least, regeneration. We have become the ultimate Minecraft player. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm keeping this on for the next 30 days. I don't care. And then I feel like this is an appropriate place for the dragon's egg. It goes pretty smoothly. I like that. And thankfully, I built one of the most efficient gold farms in Minecraft, because on day 73, it took us almost just a day in-game to get a stack of gold blocks. After like a day at the gold farm, think we got enough gold blocks to get a full stack back at the base. Well, we almost got all of the gold, but we seriously need to go mining, and we'll do that in a second, and we'll probably pick up the rest of the gold there, so not too worried. And now that our villager trading hall was up in full force, and we had all the tools required to trade with the villagers, we were able to knock out that stack of extra emerald blocks in just another day. Well, that was fast. We're gonna got a stack of emerald blocks and some extra. What's really gonna hurt us is diamond blocks, as there's no way to farm them, and I can only mine around 2 stacks of diamonds an hour. And that's gonna take upwards of like 25 in-game days, or like 20 days. So we only have 26 to spare, so we better get to it if I want to build this massive throne of diamonds and all these other blocks I'm gonna be getting. But on day 75, laid ahead of me, the biggest challenge of them all, and that was a stack of diamond blocks. After 10 days of mining in the deep dark depths of Minecraft, we were able to return to the light with almost every diamond block required to complete this challenge. We are back on the hunt for diamonds. We only need about 40 more at this point, and then we'll have a full stack of diamond blocks, and then we'll have something more after that. And because we completed this so fast, I've come up with even more things to do before the 100 days ends. So let's go get those diamonds. And just after 12 days on day 87, we were able to make our last few diamond blocks required for a full stack of diamond blocks in this world. And boom, we have our 4 stacks of different blocks. So you got a stack of gold blocks, stack of diamonds, stack of iron, and stack of emerald blocks. And it is only day 87. So we have 13 days to kill. I thought we were going to only have like 2 days to kill. Now I want to go try to find a trident. But that's a problem because they only spawn with drowns. And drowns really only ever spawn during the nighttime in river biomes. So in the meantime, I might go try to find desert temples and hunt enchanted golden apples. As in terms of being rich, I've got all of the things in Minecraft that could feasibly make me rich. But now I'm gonna go try to find some rare things. Now, this is where I also kind of ran into a problem, as I had completed all of the main tasks I'd set out to do, but realized I had 13 days left to continue getting even richer in Minecraft. So during the daytime, we're going to be exploring these desert temples for just really rare items, as we've pretty much maxed out every other rare thing we can get in the game. Mainly enchanted gapples. We already have a channeling book, I think. That's like a 5, I think it's a 5% chance, literally. And boom, first temple, or actually second temple, because I forgot to start recording again. We snag one. And during the night, that's where we're going to be on the patrol for drowns and see if we can't snag ourselves a trident. It's really RNG dependent, and all those farms take like years to build. So I don't have enough time to build a trident farm, unfortunately. So I set my sights on one of the rarest items in all of the game, that being a trident, and began hunting drowns at night. But I made a fateful error in my calculations and realized in order for me to get a trident, I would have to kill over 350 drowns in the Java edition of Minecraft. And I just did not have the time on my hands to afford to do that. Similarly, I had looted all of the desert temples in a 10,000 block radius. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a major problem. I just got back, and how did these guys turn into zombies? Did zombies? I don't even know. We got a major problem. Luckily, I found a bunch of golden apples while I was looting. Now I should go get these potions out of here. Let's see, this guy, and then one. It's like just one of each. That is so weird. Like, I don't even know what happened. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't know what the heck just happened. Because this zombie is still in his cage. I never tore that down. This place is all pretty lit up, but I guess I didn't do a good enough job. I'll chuck lights in each one of their cells. Maybe, that was the problem. And so on day 91, I did a little AFK session to get enough gunpowder to AFK to continue mining for netherite to achieve a last little bit of wealth. And on day 92, we set our sights back on the mines of the nether as we were heading back down with our TNT in hand, hoping we would be able to walk away with 32 ancient debris. I think I'm an idiot. I came up short 2 ancient debris. So we are gonna plop these in this chest here, and we are gonna go on a little mission, hopefully really quickly, because obviously time is ticking down, and there is one last project I want to embark on before the 100 days is complete. And after manually mining those last few ancient debris on day 96, we finally got the 2 pieces. It only took like 5 minutes. Oh wait, I didn't even pick them up. There's 1, there's 2, which means 9 ancient debris, block of, and full another block. All right, the piece de resistance. Now going into this world, yes, I had the idea of I just want to get rich, but I'm not really proud of this, to be honest. The farm's not even really done. It's kind of scuffed. The pins over there are just, the house is tough. There's a random iron bar sticking out of it. I still haven't cleaned up my zombie area, so for the next few days to the end of the 100 days, I'm just going to clean up this base and make it something that I'm proud of, because right now it's scuffed and it doesn't represent someone who's wealthy, someone who's got a stack of diamond blocks. This is not an environment in which they'd be living in. And through the first 97 days of this world, I ignored all of the horrendous features of my base. But having achieved a wealth in Minecraft I didn't conceive was possible in 100 days, I spent the last few days in this world cleaning up my base and making it look presentable. As what's the point of being super rich if you live in a place that looks like a dump? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 100 days. I did a bit on the house. It's not good, but that's okay because I do plan on making a part 2 to this. If you go all the way to the very end of the video, first off, thank you. Secondly, the next 100 days in this world is going to be me transforming this base into an absolute unit of a base. Now that we're rich, we're stacked to the gills with emeralds, iron, netherite, diamonds, gold. We ended up getting a full set of god armor, god gear. We ended up making a creeper farm, an iron farm, a max beacon with 6 beacons over there, and so much more. There's no need to focus on getting rich anymore. It's time to focus on turning this village into something truly insane. So hopefully this inspired you to go out, get rich on your own Minecraft world. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, so you don't miss part 2 of this world. And with all that being said, thank you for watching the video.